And a zoo in Texas is here to help by letting you name a cockroach, plant, or rodent after your terrible boss or ex-partner. That then gets fed to the animals. The San Antonio Zoo will host its annual Cry Me a Cockroach fundraiser on Valentine's Day. The fundraiser will be used to support the zoo's vision of securing a future for wildlife in Texas and around the world. A donation of just $5 will get a veggie named after an ex. $10 will get a cockroach named after their not so special someone, and $25 donation will get a rodent. Those who donate to the campaign will receive a digital Valentine's Day message from the zoo to thank them for their contribution. But wait, that's not all. Along with receiving the festive message from the zoo, donors can also opt to have the San Antonio Zoo send a digital Valentine's Day card to the honored ex as well, so they know a bug, rodent, or lettuce leaf was named after them and then eaten alive. Here's where it gets really weird. The zoo is offering a limited availability upgrade to really get revenge on your enemies. The first 20 broken-hearted donors to give $150 to the Cry Me a Cockroach campaign can get an individualized video message of your cockroach, rodent, or veggie being fed to one of the animals for you to send to your not-so-special someone, according to the zoo. In explaining their rationale for the fundraiser, Tim Morrow, president and CEO of San Antonio Zoo, said in a news release, "The season of love and loathe is back. Whether it was a sour romance, a breakup with your work, or a collective dislike for a 2022 trend, the Cry Me a Cockroach fundraiser is here to help you leave that negativity behind." He also explained that the plants and creatures are already part of the animal's typical diet. And apparently this fundraiser has proved to be very popular for the past 4 years. Last year, the facility received over 7,000 donations from all 50 states and 30 countries, with the most popular names being submitted for the cockroaches and rodents being the very biblical Jacob and Sarah. How do you all feel about this? Before we discuss it, you can fill out a poll right now on the website. Is it okay to name a cockroach or rodent that will later be fed to a zoo animal after someone you don't like? Yes, num num. Naming it's okay, but not the video of it being eaten, or no, what the Those, your options.
Go to tyt.com/polls, and we'll have the link in the description box, as we always do if you're watching later on YouTube or Facebook. Okay, so guys, I'm against it. I know it's fun, and I know I'm being a Debbie Downer, but so number one, I'm a boss, so don't send me any crap like that. Okay, I'm kidding around. I don't
cancel my cockroach as soon as possible, please.
Okay, luckily I've never had this thing sent to me, but now God knows. Okay, but I don't know. Am I being needlessly downer about this? But the idea of doing a video of a rodent being eaten by another animal and sending it to your ex-girlfriend sounds super creepy.
Yeah, listen, I actually kind of like this, and I'm going through a thing that it would be cathartic for me to some degree if I could receive it, even if I got a video. Okay, I don't like that the zoo offers to send it on your behalf. That's creepy. Now you're infringing on the person's territory and it's not just for you anymore. You're trying to be vindictive in a way that it makes it creepy, I think. I think if it's for your own self.
One thing we're definitely agreed on is, you and I, is that you cannot send it to the other person.
Correct.
Yeah, that's definitely too creepy. Right?
Correct.
Even if it's a lettuce, like what is this? Okay.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird, right? Imagine that the zoo's not doing it, but someone you know that you broke up with, girlfriend or boyfriend.
I'll name a piece of lettuce after him.
Yeah, has a piece of lettuce with your name on it.
And then I'll eat it.
And then some animal comes around and goes and eats it. That's super weird. Okay, so don't send that to anybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wouldn't do it myself, but I think the option is for people that are going through something that's hard to process. I could see somebody wanting that. I think it's a harmless way to fund a zoo if it doesn't involve the other person. Oh, it's just a piece of lint floating up in the air. I thought it was a bug trying to come and get me for this dance.
No, that's what someone sent.
Oh, damn.
They're coming after you.
Hello, little buddy. Protein.
So look, don't get me wrong. I get that it's fun. Like, are you kidding me? You tell teenage boys they can name a rodent and then have some wild animal eat it?
Uncancel the cockroach as soon as possible. Cenk thinks it's fun now.
I buried those cockroaches.
So I get the fun part of it. I get that I'm a downer, but do not send it to anyone. Even making it is, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. But I'd be tempted to. Don't get me wrong.
But by the way, have you ever eaten crickets?
No, luckily I haven't.
Tasty.
Yeah, well, I talked about this on the show last week. Because all these so-called alpha male right wingers are like, oh man, we're gonna live like our ancestors. We're gonna liver king, eat the liver and moose's balls and stuff. No, dude, our ancestors mainly ate insects. So if they found fruits and nuts, it was a great day. But insects was a giant staple of our diet.
Yep. And also, I don't know if you know this, but moose's balls taste exactly like peanut M&Ms.
Nobody knew that.
That's why Tucker Carlson exists solely on moose balls. It's the closest he can get.
Animals are innocent.
He just puts boots on the moose balls and he's off to the races.
Yeah, he's like, okay, now the sexy shoes on the balls. There we go. That's right up Tucker's lane, I suppose. All right, this story went in directions. Okay, but overall, you guys decide kosher or not kosher. TYT.
Oh, it's definitely not kosher.
Could you imagine? Like, I want to send a kosher one. You see a rabbi, and he's like, all right, here you go, little rodent. Go ahead, run in there.
Was this cockroach prepared in a separate kitchen? I think you're missing the point, Rabbi.
I buried those cockroaches.
And then he's like, no, it's kosher now. And the little like gerbil runs in there and the bear's like,
Animals are innocent.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. I really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.